Oh, please, Garden ER, you have to come. I can't believe it. I need your help so badly. I mean, look at this area here, for instance. It's just like an old thoroughfare. People have to walk up and down here. And this is the place where my children have to play. It's actually dangerous. It's a disaster waiting to happen. I can't believe the children have to swing on this. Can you? Look at that now. It's a disgrace. And as for this, look at this lawn. I mean, I am so tired and I don't have time to be cutting grass and all this sort of nonsense. Please come. I need somewhere for my children to play and for my friends to come, for us to have a fun time. And really, it's just not happening. It's so boring, it's unbelievable. Look at that. Now, what is it? Wasteland we're talking about here. I mean, there's nettles and everything. It's just disgusting. Please, Garden ER, you have to help me. Just in the nick of time. Quick, out the back. Great. Keep going, straight down. Don't spare the horses. Here we are at the bottom of the garden, and as you can see, it is really the bottom of the heap, really, isn't it?
It's just a bit chaotic, really.
I know.
You'd lose the kids in the undergrowth.
Well, that's it, yeah.
Now, how long has it been in this state, Christine?
Well, actually, it used to be my granny's house, so it's been like this for quite a while now.
Oh, Adam, this condition is hereditary. This is going to take a lot of work, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think we can do it in a day.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, that would be fantastic, because I have to go to the theatre tonight because my play is opening, because I'm a bit of an actory thing. So that would be fantastic, because the kids can come back and get a bit of a surprise, and then when I finish my show, I can come home and keep playing, can I?
Well,
Now, you're hoping you'll finish the show, come home, the kids will have loved it so much they'll have worn themselves out and they'll
go
be
to
fast asleep
That
and
would
not
be great.
keeping you up all
Yeah.
evening. So what sort of ideas have you got for this garden, Adam?
Well, as Christine is the biggest kid here, I'm going to
I don't know, look who she's competing with, these two.
and she's got 2 children. We're going to make this a theatrical fairytale garden.
Oh, darling.
Yeah. So, Nick, I need some fairies, Sven, a fortress, and I need you, Katrina, to dress up as Rapunzel.
Today's designer is Adam Knopp. The patient is the Fairytale Garden in Belfast. Adam's diagnosis is it's messy and not very child-friendly. The treatment is to build a stage and a play area. Christine's garden is tired and unimaginative. Adam plans to create a garden with a fairy tale theme, including a fortress for the children and a checkerboard stage. He'll also lay stepping stones through the existing shrubbery to create an enchanted forest. First, the Garden ER team needs to get rid of the tired old lawn and replace it with a checkerboard deck.
Hi. Brilliant, extra help. What I need you to do is help strip this turf. If Sven, you can go off and build your fortress,
Happily.
that'd be great. With this turf, you roll it up and bank it at the back of the garden. And it'll rot down nicely and we'll have good soil for next year.
Adam asked me to find a funky door. Well, I found a plain door. I'm now going to make it funky. It's going to be a funky, wonky, colourful gate into the Fantasia garden for the children.
the turf has gone, Sven can mark out the area for the fortress, and he's also able to dig the holes for the 4 corner posts for the frame, using his favourite implement, the spoons.
Spoons. Spoons.
My goodness, what a change already. The turf's up then.
Yeah, goodbye patchy old grass.
We don't mess around.
So what have we done with all the turf?
The turf, we've decided to make a big hill over there. Well, not quite big yet, but we'll get there. You could pretend.
Great.
This is Fairytale after all.
Fantastic. So we're going to have a little hill there. What's that to do? To cover up what's going on behind
It's
it?
just to cover up the rubbish that we can't bother to put in the skip. No, not really, just joking. Yeah.
Yes, we'd hate you to think they're slackers. Not at all.
Okay, talking of slacking, I need something from you.
Yeah.
I need a big pot for a small plant and a small pot for a big plant.
Fair enough. We will go searching. Just one of each?
I need three big pots and 1 small pot.
3 big, 1 small. That makes loads of sense. We'll go. See you later.
Christine and I are off to Europlants in search of suitable flower pots.
Well, there are pots aplenty. Now you see here, Christina, you have what we know as the traditional Bill and Ben style flower pot.
lovely.
I don't know if that's what Adam's looking for. I've really not got an idea of what size he wants. So,
What about those?
ridiculous place to put a wheel hub. We'll never get these over. I will let them worry about that.
A huge delivery I've ordered has just arrived, so let's go and have a look. Great, just what I wanted. We've got these acrylic plastic mirrors for the garden. They're going to go on the fortress, they'll be nice and safe, child-friendly, they won't break. Perfect.
The fortress is a very simple timber construction. It's going to be 4 posts in the ground. It's going to have a very simple frame, clad on the outside with, I think we're going to use decking boards in that. And it's going to have battlements on top. 3 foot high inside, there's going to be another level so the kids can climb in, or Katrina can, and she can throw her long blonde hair down and out just like Rapunzel.
Would you like a hand?
Oh, that'd be great.
Will do, yep.
Even Eddie, Christine's neighbour, is getting roped in.
I'm just clearing this unsafe children's area. I'll move this swing over there. Bit more about that later. I've got my eye on that piece of decking out the front, which I think would look great here as a stage for Christina and the children to act on.
Get on the stage and take a bow.
In true theatrical style, everything in this garden is over the top. I'm just marking the piece of deck which we retrieved from the front garden, and Eddie's going to stain it in a chessboard pattern. These lovely yews at the beginning of my maze. These are the last of the yews. I've designed a very simple maze for the children. The youngest is only 4.
The next next thing is to bring in the funky wonky door that will be the entrance to the Fairytale garden. I can't wait for Christine's kids to go through it. This is Christine's garden in Belfast before the Garden ER team arrived. Adam is creating a theatrical fairytale garden for her children with different play areas. There's a maze for the younger child and a checkerboard stage and a fairytale fortress that both children can enjoy.
The prognosis of this rhododendron is really bad. It's chlorotic, which means the leaves are yellow. It's in the wrong soil, it needs acid soil. I'm going to dig it up, maybe put it in a pot somewhere, but it's just got to go. These two plants here have to go also. I've got a dark forest. It's only a little forest, but it will be full of trees, so these plants just don't go with the feel of things. The lavender's leggy and the hydrangea just is in the wrong place. We'll take that to the front garden possibly. If you're ever removing any plant that's in flower, cut it quite hard back. All the energy is going into the flower, and what you want to do once you've moved it is to get the energy back in the roots.
Got the first level of the fortress built here. Still needs screwing down.
While Eddie is painting the checkerboard deck, Nick is cementing the frame for the funky wonky door.
Little pot.
Big pot. This too small?
You're silly.
It's a lovely pot. Anyway, so we've got them all. Happy with them?
They're absolutely perfect.
Good.
Just what I wanted. So can you plant them now?
Yep. Okay, we'll go plant them.
Thanks. There you go.
Thank you.
This is where the forest area is going to be. It's not going to be a true forest because the plants aren't forest trees, but it'll give them a feel of sort of somewhere to run through, somewhere to hide. We've been using these bare-rooted plants here. They've been well soaked. They've got to be put in almost as soon as you get them. The leaves on this hawthorn don't look great at the moment. Don't be too concerned. It's the change of the season at the moment. It's coming up to autumn. They'll soon come back. They'll look absolutely great next year. To cover this horrible area in the garden, this garage, we're going to plant this yellow-leafed elm. Just over here, we've got some nettles and weeds and horrible things, the scary part of the garden where the children probably won't want to go. But that'll be fine. The nettles won't be dangerous. They'll be covered by this cornice over here. Planting these dogwoods around here is a great idea. These cornices are very flexible. Being around the swing and the children, they can knock them as much as they want and they'll spring back into shape. The other good reason for putting them here is the colour, the autumn and winter colour. Just look at that.
Doing a great job down there, Eddie.
We're getting there now.
I've never seen a purple fortress before.
I thought it was red. But I'm colourblind anyway.
We've had scary corner over there. Now we've got spooky corner. With the dark leaves of this purple hazel, looking a bit dead as well this time of year. Just over here, we've got the spooky stems of this corylus plant here. It's twisted hazel. Looks excellent. And just so the kids won't be too scared, we've got this nice sweet-smelling fragrance of this viburnum here. It smells fantastic.
While Adam continues planting the garden, Sven is putting the finishing touches to the fortress. And Nick is fixing his funky wonky door in place.
Christine, I need your opinion. What do you think? Straight or crooked?
I think we should stick to the theme and keep them crooked like everything else around here. And I'm going to have to...
You're criticising my workmanship.
No, I think it's fantastic. I am delighted. You just don't know.
No, it's crooked on purpose.
Oh, I know it's crooked on purpose,
Right.
and so am I.
Lovely.
But now I have to say, I have to go. I have to be in the theatre and do my performing and all that nonsense. But
We'll break a leg.
oh, thank you. Hopefully, not literally. But my husband will be here in about 2 hours with the children, who are absolutely going to love it. I think you're doing a sterling job, and I love you. Thank you so much, and I've had loads of fun. And keep going, work hard until I get back.
Yes,
I'll see
ma'am.
it when I get home. Be good. Bye.
Just coming to check on the patient, and of course here we have the fortress, which is looking absolutely brilliant. Over on this corner of the garden, it's the spooky garden. Then round here, an actor friend of Christine's, Robert, is working away. Even on his days off, he's still working on the stage. And he's absolutely disgusted with me for saying something quite so cheesy. I apologise. Now round here, we have the safe area.
We do.
Is that right? I wouldn't let me in it for long then. What's going on here? Why is it safe?
Why is it safe? The swing was on concrete before. Not much fun if a 4-year-old
Right,
falls
yeah, of
off it.
course.
So we've put down bark. They'll fall off, be nice and soft.
Right, that's an extremely good idea. Everything else going according to plan?
It's going well, but I've got a problem. There's one more thing I need.
Oh, what? What now?
Now. I need some toadstools.
You need some toadstools.
Toadstools, please.
Okay.
Can you sort that out?
I will go and sort out toadstools.
Can you magic some together?
I will. I've been asked for stranger things.
No fortress would be complete without ramparts. These cobbles came originally from the Royal Avenue in Belfast, which Christine's dad has had for 40 years. And we just happened to find them in the garden. Perfect. Just what I wanted. I've designed a very simple maze around the fortress here. It's not a difficult one, but at least I get the sense of adventure. I'm using 2 different shades of grey here with the Santolina and the lavender. And I'm putting them in a checkerboard effect, much like the pattern on the deck, just over here. So let's get planting.
Adam, I'm afraid at this hour of the afternoon, this is all Belfast had to offer in the way of toadstools. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
Vile! Look at them, they're horrible.
They don't even look like toadstools, do they?
No, they don't
Listen, why
really.
don't we just try it? Why don't you put it over there by the crooked bench and we'll see how they look.
Right.
This here is pink granite. The contrast is lovely with the purple fortress. Any complaints? Adam designed it.
Just a bit of fluid for the patient. I think my idea works well with this big pot, small plant. It looks really silly.
Now it's time for the final checkup on the patient. So let's have some lights, please. all looking terrific. Now, as you remember, Christine has left to go to work. She's on stage tonight in the theatre. So Graham, who's the daddy of Lennon and Jasmine, has gone to collect them from their grandparents, and they'll be here very, very soon. I can't wait to see what they think of it all.
This is what Christine's garden looked like when Garden ER arrived this morning. And this is what the Fairytale garden looks like now. Magical.
Look at this. Oh, what is it? Look.
Oh my god.
Look at this. What is this?
Whoa.
What is this? Huh? Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. Look, Lennon. What's that? That's a fort. What do you think? Isn't it lovely? Yeah?
Jasmine and Lennon, hello. Your mummy and daddy asked us to come and make you a garden all of your own. So Adam here designed it, and he and Sven and Nick, with a lot of help from other people, have made it. And this is your Fairytale garden. What do you think of it?
Nice.
Do you like it? Do you like it? And do you like the fort?
Yes.
And you can climb up inside that as well.
Yeah. And look at a stage for you to dance on. What do you think?
Oh my god, isn't that cool?
Well, I think we can safely say that today's garden has been a triumph. And Jasmine and Lennon, what do you and your friends think of the garden? Do you like it?
Yeah!
Result! Okay, that's it from Garden ER. We'll see you again soon. Bye. Carry on entertaining us then. Come on.
Always remember, when you're using power tools, do follow the recommended safety instructions.